What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow from Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Where's the Flair Cops? Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout-outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Stars will too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. No, instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're going to get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. Alrighty then. What's going on? Appreciate y'all guys and gals for coming in. Make sure to support the channel or donate to the channel. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I changed the rules again. Eventually, I'm going to keep going up. For you to comment, you had to be a subscriber for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go up 15 certain days or whatever. So we're gonna really tighten this community up and get these trolls up out of here, man. P-Dub, salute. He said, did you read the cringy Discord? No, I didn't read it. He said, we have determined that Shakur might have herpes. What? You talking about what, on his mouth? How do you? No, I didn't see that. What's going on, Sugar Short? He said that boy Errol the Duck are coming to the end. The days Errol the Duck are coming to an end. And what you mean? And somebody was in the comment section. I'm gonna start doing videos about the comment section, man. They were, you know, people were saying that somebody was saying I was hating on Errol, and I'm like, how am I hating, bro? And he not gonna fight the man, bro. His trainer, who fought, who knows a lot about boxing, is out here diminishing, but it's proof. Didn't he pull a Tom Brown card at the Porter opening press conference? That's what I'm saying. Where is the hate coming from, nigga? We talking about facts. This man don't want to fight him. Ask him. Who will to come to a Terence Crawford fight? This, that, and the third. Go sell your booty hole to Canelo. Go sell your cheeks to Canelo. That's what he want to do. And he want to wear it black by popular, man. They want to fake. They be these fake black, you know, people that act like Dr. Umar, who act like all these fake activists, who act like they for us, but ain't laid out a plan for us, who ain't done nothing for us, who don't marry the same people that look like us. Like I said, they sit here and tell us, you know, I'm down for the people, I'm down for black fighters, this, that, and the third. But where's the plan at? Where's the get? Where what have you done? What have you done? Wolf and sheep clothing. Wolves in sheep clothing. Come on. He had the greatest game plan in boxing since 2010, and that was he jumped ahead of the social media curve. He started interviewing with everybody. I can care less. You know what I mean? These black people I try to interview in boxing, and you gotta do this, you gotta do. I ain't doing shit. Straight up and down. I ain't doing none of it. Either we gonna chop it up, talk or not. Or not, bro. I'm not responsible for what other groups and what other channels broke your trust. I'm cool on it, man. I build my channel. I might not have 100, 200 because I ain't buy no subs or I ain't do no interviews. I got 35,000 strong, and and I'm fighting the powers that be. Go check out Kwame Brown post about YouTube. That's the same thing I'm fighting. I ain't had to talk to nobody. I ain't had to lean on nobody. I ain't had to stand on no group. I got my subs real and out the mud. I got an interview with Sugar Hill on here, Kevin Cunningham, and we got one with my man's trainer out there in Oakland. He jumped. So we got like less than 5 interviews. I gotta say it's less than 5, right? Oh, we got some interviews in Vegas. So we like outside of Vegas, we got less than 5 interviews. So I don't do interviews for views. I don't do interview for I could. And I've attempted to do these interviews, but everybody that you try to get with, they too intrusive. Get down here. Oh, I'm sorry. Come get down here, Basin. You gonna do what you want. I don't care. You ain't gonna destroy my stuff. Nigga, like, who you with? Where you from? You with this group? With that? I'm like, man, like, nigga, I just want to interview, bro. You can easily look all that type of stuff up. It just to the point where I'm okay. I'm not even a people person, bro. Like, people I literally like hang out with, minus my girlfriend, her people. Literally, I don't talk to my family. I obviously talk to your mom, your pops, your grandparents. But outside of them, I don't talk to nobody, bro. I'm not somebody that's gonna reach out and this, that, and the third. Oh, Bill came on too. Shout out to Bill Haney. So I'm just not that type of person, bro. I can be social, I can be funny, but it's a lot of people just hurt your trust, dude. I wish more people was like Sugar Hill and Kevin Cunningham and Bill. They straight, but all these other people, who you with, where you from? That's why I don't want to get attached. But people say, "Oh, you a hater on Spin?" I'm not a hater. If your own company leaking shit about you, how am I a hater? Like, Ugas gonna tell me on Twitter like a couple months ago, I forget what it was about. Some of y'all seen. He was like, "Man, who you get this information from?" Nigga, your manager. He couldn't say nothing back. How I know you negotiated with Bud and Bob ain't want to pay you? Fine. You didn't. You got a title shot. You know, he ducked for a title, Bud, and he ended up fighting. They said if you don't fight Bud, we'll promise you a title shot. He got his title. Al kept his promise. You mad at Ugas? Whatever Ugas want to do, I'm with it. Tournament, heard he fighting Errol. I'm fine with whatever Ugas want to do. You know, they didn't offer Ugas the money. Same thing with Sean. Sean didn't get no promises. Like, if you don't fight Bud, not to my knowledge. Ugas turned that fight down too. But, you know, like I said before, Bernard Hopkins told him about Al Heyman. He said, get control of y'all careers. I didn't understand at the time. He right. Y'all still going to be at the Crawford fight. I don't know if I'm going. I'm going to pay for it, though. If I don't go, I'm going to pay for it. I want to go, but holidays, bills. I want to go. It ain't that much, but I got other shit going on. Solid child. Salute to Omaha. Facts. I noticed how Errol mentioned that he wants to fight Bud, but boy acting like Bud, not Fort Porter. And that's well, that's not really a problem, bro. Honestly, man. He can easily, man. People say he ducking his mandatory. He not. His mandatory signed with PBC to get that fight. He probably fine with not fighting early and just getting the belt. But he not. He can say, well, when Bud get done with him in November, we come back in March and do it. What's pushing it back 2 months? We can come in March and do it. So, like I said before, March, April. I shouldn't talk too much. Here we go. March, April. I gotta redo my carpet down here. I'm gonna do all the carpet in the house before it starts snowing and shit or so for real. But March, April, he could say that. What's 2 more months away? What's a month and a half in the way? Well, we all knew that tweet was targeted at Ugas. And it's not Ugas' fault that they imposed a tournament. He did he did earn the ability to, be the champion, and they is not forcing no other champion to be in a tournament. But I heard that him and Earl, they gonna fight next. But the thing about it is everybody in the tournament except for Rashad Better Vinny, what's going on? He said, I don't think Oscar Valdez on step Shakur. We gonna get there. Appreciate it. But I don't think what people don't look at as, which I think my source is correct, which I'm not saying it's just a rumor, but what people don't look at is Al Hammond controls 3 of the 4 fighters in that tournament. Jamal James, Ugas, stay on this. Only person he don't control is Better and the reason Better was getting a shot is because he lost to Boost Putin, but Boost Putin popped hot. That's the only reason he getting a shot. And I'm fine with it, bro. He deserves a shot if he didn't get it for a fair shake. But he needed to fight for a title, but you wouldn't fight Bud when you was clean, when you was, like I said before, man, but y'all don't look at the facts, bro. The facts that his trainer talking about numbers. It's facts that, why would I go to Crawford fight? Why would I let Crawford in the ring? Well, he didn't let Crawford in the ring, whatever it may be, it's the facts. But like I said, I moved on from it. When Crawford moved on, I moved on from him. But you sitting here trolling people, I need a title fight. And that could be subjective. That could be a broader thing. That could be going down. They could be moving up. Fighting, Castanos, moving up, fighting Canelo for a title. That could be moving up, fighting Demetrius Andrade for a title. They had words. So that's subjective. Very subjective to he said a title. He didn't say a welterweight title, but we assuming his trainer was on the PBC podcast. Go look. His trainer said that they stand at the weight division at least 1 year, maybe 2 years. I'm fine with that. Whatever you want to do, I'm fine with it. Not never seeing them in too many a boring fight. People making it personal. I don't know this man. But you talk all that black shit like these black pastors out here, but then don't want to deliver a black fight for the fans. Talk about Keith Thurman, but doing the same thing Keith Thurman doing. Hope Ugas clip him. Hope he knock his fucking eyeball out, honestly. Hope he busts his head to the white meat. What that old trainer say, Barrios trainer? This PBC got one horse left. Unless Canelo come over. They got one horse left, and that's him. What's the chances of Benavidez becoming a star? I don't know. Caleb playing, he beat Canelo, so be it. What's the chances that Tank gonna be? There ain't no star. Don't nobody care about nobody under 140. Let's be real. The premier divisions is 47. 60 historically in heavyweight, in light heavyweight. Them the 4. If boxing just has 60, 75 historically in heavyweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, man, that's all that matters. To be honest, bro, the reason I take an interest in smaller fighters today is because they fighting. That's it. If you fighting, I'm there. Y'all don't want to hear about the smaller fighters, so I don't talk about them. But if they fighting, nigga, I'm there. So in Reva Stein, the Maloney's, the Anuyaways, the Gonzalez's, Chocolitos, my mans that beat up on Danny Roman for the belts, Danny Roman and Lean. You name them. I know the smaller weight class. I don't go to paperweight. Maybe I should. They fighting over there, but I know the smaller weight classes. People say, well, you talk about the same. This is what y'all want to hear. If y'all supply and demand, if y'all want to supply certain boxing talk, but most of you dudes ain't. Y'all ain't real boxing fans. But casuals make the sport go around. Casuals make the sport go. Dum, 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 dum. That's my shit. People make the world. Trash man didn't get my trash today. Because they want more pay. Gangsters. Ice Cube don't remade that. What Mac 10 say? I gave up football to slang keys, blaming on my knees. I'm bright messed that bar up. Yeah, West Coast Connection, man. They like them to go, Grave Diggers. They really ushered in hardcore shit in hip hop. But like I said, I don't mind him fighting Ugas. I don't really care what he do. Spence is a tremendous, exciting fighter. But my thing is, it's more of the black thing. As soon as it's more of the hypocrisy with Keith Thurman. And we all used to love Keith Thurman, who've been around for a long time. We all thought Keith Thurman could beat Floyd Mayweather. I told my boy said he seen him and he moved to Vegas since then. We used to work out together. He said he asked Keith Thurman at the casino, "Can you beat Floyd for real?" He told him he could, I believe. Fine, okay. That's the fight we all wanted to see. And when Floyd didn't give Keith Thurman the opportunity, Keith Thurman got up out of there. He said, "Shit, I'm gonna go find me a wife, make me a beautiful baby. I got my money. I saved my money up. I fought Sean. I fought Danny. I couldn't get Manny at the time. Come on, I couldn't get Kell Brook, Jesse Vargas. Okay, I'm out of here. I got $3.5 million to fight Leonard Bundu before people was touching $3.5 million for real for a regular fight. Really, in retrospect, you can't be mad at Keith Thurman. Can't. You know, if somebody deposited $100 million in your account tomorrow, right? Let's say $1 billion to be nice. You win $1 billion. You really going to work tomorrow? No. If you're going to work, it's to say, it'll give your last little goodbyes. And I don't think they're going to be happy goodbyes. With that type of money, the first thing that people should be looking at is to create other revenue, start businesses, get into real estate. You know, why would I work with somebody else if I know how to flip my money? To make more money, turn 100 to 200, 200 to 300. And the biggest issue with Black people not having generational wealth is the system. It's not pro us, but the thing is, when we do have chicken spot, and then the Asian people, at least in our areas, is dealing with that. The Chinese food used to taste way better when they mom and pop had it. They don't, and that's in the restaurant business too, because they trying to find a cheaper way. Look at the McDonald's movie with Michael Keaton in there. They're always looking to make it, cheaper. That's why people got so many diseases and all that stuff. They just looking to make cheaper ways. But, you don't teach their kids how to handle money. They don't teach their kids the business. They don't teach their kids core values on how to save money. Somebody show me how to save money. I figured it out. But Ugas can hurt Errol. Maybe. But that's what we talking about, bro. Like, it's the Black thing that hurts most with Errol Spence. Like, dude, you can give us a Black fight, him and Bud in Atlanta, fire. But you want to gear up and get ready to fight Canelo and give up your booty hole to Canelo. Come on. You want to fight Ugas, you fight Bud, Ugas to be there, But, the most disheartening thing about the situation is watch these same boxing fans who gathered together, who bonded together, who networked together, who formed a community because they weak selves couldn't stand on their own. Straight up and down, that's what it boiled down to. They couldn't stand on their own. They became the very thing they despised. They became the villain. They vilified Black boxing. And when people say the LDBC, that's a code word for Negro. You know the word with the ER, not with the A. That's what it's a code word for. They got together because they was too weak to stand on it. Without 7-8, ain't no Black fight fan. Tell me I'm lying. That motherfucker had 500 subs still. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with networking, but then again, creating a narrative and creating a clueless boxing fans, that's a narrative. Creating more casual boxing fans, that's a narrative. Go talk about slanging dope and dumping and flushing and wearing double underwears and Bob Barkers and go talk about that's what you know. It's a whole community of them niggas on how to survive in jail who get millions of views every day and every week. I'm not lying. It's a whole bunch of them guys who get billions of views every day. Go talk about that. They not boxer fans, they boxer fans. Yes. And they not even boxer fans because I like the way you fight. I like the way you interview. Give me an interview. Jordan Richardson, salute. Excuse me. Coffee, salute. I go subscribe to Coffee Universe. But, at the end of the day, him and Ugas, I'm not paying for it. But that's a really good fight. And that's a tough tune-up fight. Well, ain't even a tune-up. He said, I need a title. I need a fight for a title next. Tune-up fights for guys who are very unsure of themselves. Cool. He ready. He ain't fought in over a year. He said, let's get it. How can you be mad stepping in the ring with Ugas? He coming off his biggest win. Ugas got more momentum than he ever had in his career. Cool. I can't hate on that fight. That's a unification 3 belt. And in the old days, that'll be undisputed. And they gonna call it undisputed. When Teofimo Lopez said he was undisputed when he wasn't. What you think PBC gonna do the same thing, bro? They gonna get the WBC to put the Hoochie Mama Cuban Dallas, Texas, Long Island belt up. Sponsored by Chick-fil-A. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna put up a belt, they or somebody gonna put up a belt, say it's undisputed. Lavish salute. He said, "What's up, Kofi Universe?" Porter can't do anything better than Crawford. I think Crawford will be first to stop him. Possibly. Well, Crawford ain't had an off night that we know of in a long time. So he ain't had an off night. Ugas not hurting the truth, period. Maybe not. Who knows? Or maybe Errol might have been hurt. You maybe never knew. Errol might just had that Danny Garcia poke. I'm pretty sure that he hurt Danny Garcia several times in that fight. And that's why Danny Garcia didn't step over and throw the left hook. But you couldn't tell. He supposed to be coming off a detached retina, partially half detached, fully detached. So, at the end of the day, I think that's a good fight. But on paper, if Errol throw volume, that's the perfect fight. That's a perfect fight to get a volume puncher versus counter puncher. He gonna either Ugas gonna make him hold his hands and be very selective with his punches, or Spence gonna blow him out the water. Or Spence gonna be very selective and just sharpshoot. Salute. Who knows? Too bad, not really a fan of the sport. They're not a fan of the sport. Ain't a historian, ain't a participant, never participated in the sport, and ain't been watching it long enough to have an opinion. Honestly. But you can't get mad at that fight. It's 3 belts. Ugas got momentum. And really, it's most people 2 years ago, year and a half ago, would said, 6 months ago would have said it's a 90-10 fight. 90% Errol Spence win, 10% Ugas win. Now, I think it's a 60-40. Might even be a 55, 45 type of fight. Very may well be. Apparently, he had an eye injury. Ugas is more active. He ain't fought in over a year. Honestly, man, that might be a 50-50 fight on paper. Ugas caught Pacquiao at the right time, and he might catch Spence at the right time. Maybe. He got a chance because if Spence gonna throw volume, Spence square up, he's open. The openings are there to beat Spence. He's not impossible to beat. And one thing about Spence, he has never been forced to make the adjustment. Never. What he does very, very well is keep guys at the end of his punches and very aggressive. He cuts the ring off at a very great clip. But just like Golovkin, we thought Golovkin was the king of cutting the ring off until Canelo went from lead feet, stone feet to twinkle toes. What's going? Oh yeah, whenever you're ready. But yeah, he went to twinkle toes. So we got to see. Ugas, he got one of the best trainers in the game. Let's say probably top 2, 3. Ishmael Salas. He says Postal was Buzz last dude. I thought he would have stopped him, but that was 5 years ago and won almost every round. And Postal was a good puncher. And he fought Postal like no other fighter. He used angles. And he showed that he could generate power off the move. And it was a good fight. And Postal didn't come back for a long time, but when he did come back, Postal looked tremendous. He looked really good when he came. He had a little shutback in the Ukraine, but when he did end up coming in fighting, he did look really well. But like I said before, you can't hate on him fighting Ugas, and I think Ugas got a hell of a chance. Activity rate, he's a good body puncher. Early fought no body puncher like him. And I think like Nate Campbell said, he said, guys, he's a deceptive puncher. I think Crawford would solidify a spot more if he went up to 40 and get on his. My thing is, why should he have to take that risk when none of the other guys in the division, even Danny Garcia, he hasn't debuted at 154 pounds. Why should Spence have to? Why should Bud have to take that risk? He took that risk 3 times. He moved, but he fought at 35, fought at 40, fought at 47. He, you know, Shaft. I like your dog. He's sweet. Spence is desperately trying to book a fight before the winner of Bud and Porter is decided, and that's something I didn't think about. Honestly, that's something that I didn't think about. And then to kind of sneak call out Errol and Terence, knowing he got a fight. You know, and then again, what if Sean do his thing and Sean win? He was like, Ugas, get your Cuban ass back in that tournament. Get back in that tournament, Ugas. I'm gonna fight Sean. What if he did? I'm not mad at none of it. I'm not mad at this man personally. I don't know him. I'm getting sure he's a great guy. People say, well, he's a drunk, he's a crackhead, whatever. I know some great crackheads that do some great work on my yard. I know some great drunks. It's been great. It's been guys that's been worse than Spence that's won world championships. That's been undisputed, unified, called the greatest, whatever in their category. It's okay. I don't care. It's no different from Brett Favre popping all them Vikings and Kurt Angle popping all them Vikings. You in a contact sport. What are you going to lean on? Only the truly strong, only the truly people who get medical advice, who talk to people can be in this sport. And the most disciplined can be in this sport and not have no vices. It's beautiful from Floyd, the most disciplined fighter in and out the ring. You know, you seen Floyd out of shape and sparring. That's it. Never in the fight. You know, Spence is one of probably 95, 98, 99.9% of boxers. You know, that's okay. How many basketball players popping bottles? Zion over 300 pounds, right? He play a sport that you should gain no weight in. And then you got Ray Allen, who said, who I ain't had a cheeseburger since high school, all through college, was the freshman 30, gained 30 pounds. It's different folks for different strokes, but Errol Spence still come out and perform. He still come out and make weight. He don't miss weight. If people think it's personal, it's not. It's to the point where his fans make you want to get personal. They make you want to go the next step, and they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing that's going on. They don't know nothing about the truth. And then the people they listen to, they know about the truth, and then when the truth come out, they want to make apology videos. If I'm Terence Crawford, man, Fred, keep my name out your mouth. Fred, I don't care about your apology video. You had racists come on your channel. You let Whitlock come on your channel. You didn't agree with Whitlock. Come on. You're not married to a sister, but you coming in here telling me about black people. Hold on, my bad. Hold on. He said, yeah, Postal hurt Taylor too and stop Lucas. He can punch. He's the last dude that went 12 with Bud. Yeah, Postal, that Taylor fight could have went either way. Could have went either way.
That fight made Josh Taylor better.
It did. What's up, watching? Salute. Spencer's going to be cornered and Ugas caught up with the tournament, but if Bud beats Porter, I heard that they supposed to be fighting. So Ugas crying. How many fighters?
Isn't Spence in Dubai with that chick?
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Enjoy yourself. There's a guy in Dubai who got caught with CBD oil. They gave him 25 years in jail.
Damn.
I think he's from the UK. Look that shit up. I think he's from the UK.
Yeah.
Damn, 25 years for some CBD oil. That's why I be scared of traveling internationally, man. They be stealing niggas' passports and all types of shit. Gunseeker, Zach, salute. Did y'all beat the Dolphins yesterday? Like, woo, Kyle Pitts, man. Man, he tough. He said, yeah, you right, Crawford. Hold on. He said, yeah.
Nets are doing well, man.
Hold on. He said, who? Man, come on, man. I told you I'm picking Milwaukee to win it all again. I'm picking Atlanta to get my work. I
thought James Harden your guy.
Man, I like Harden. I just ain't really a fan. He don't get it done in the playoffs. He said Jordan Richardson. Yeah, you're right. Crawford will be in the same situation. He went to 54 and ran a PBT. Yeah, Crawford shouldn't be required to move up. There's some big dudes up there. And then he go up there and win. And he gotta wait 10, 15 years like Muhammad Ali to get his pat on the back. I ain't got time for that shit.
Keep in mind, yeah, if Crawford moves up, all the top guys in the division are big enough to move up. Like they're compressing themselves down to be in that weight class.
There's a reason for that.
Money.
Because they don't want to fight anybody at 160.
Beatings.
I think it's money.
They want to fight anyone at 160, man.
Beating.
They're gonna get their ass whooped if they go up.
Yeah, I'm talking about 54. I don't think I think Spence can seeing Spence in person, he can hold 60. I've seen him personally.
Well, 60 easier than 54. Shit. Of course I would hold 60 over 54.
I'm just saying, none of them are moving up the next division. They will skip because the beatings are
because that division is high risk, low reward.
Yes,
like everybody getting their ass whooped across that division.
Of course, it's high risk.
People can't hold a belt for 2 seconds.
You go to the division, you go right for the champion, bro. You go right for Castanos. You go right for
TJ. You saw Charlo in that last fight. Everyone he lost.
Ain't no tuna. If it's anybody that Crawford can beat or Spence can beat, it's him. That's all. I mean, talking about Charlo. Yeah, that's him. I think Castanos getting niggas hell.
It's someone I think Charlo would be beat by Spence.
Of course, he'd be beating on him in camp.
Yeah,
so. I think with his style for Crawford, it's just like, can Crawford avoid that punch or can he take that punch? If Charlo learned to calm down and really place his punches and change his speed, he's the most dangerous fighter down there.
Because Charlo's so emotional. The way he fights, if he's losing the fight, he's not going to make any adjustments
at all.
Now, he's angry. This is no shade on Crawford's camp whatsoever. But I noticed something. I had noticed that every other fighter that Bo Mac trains that has a belt loses that belt. I don't know if in 1 or 2 title defenses, Hooker lost the belt. I thought Hooker lost the belt.
No. He lost the hook. He lost the belt with that old boy, dude from Dallas.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
Okay. I thought it was under Bo Mac, so I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I forget what's the name of the gym down there that he trained. I forget the name.
I don't know. There's a bunch of gyms down here.
Yeah,
his ass being by what's his name?
The better gyms in Fort Worth.
Virgil Ortiz is legit. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas.
Yeah, remember when they were booing him after the Virgil Ortiz fight? They were booing freaking what's his name? Mauricio Hooker.
Well, Virgil Ortiz came up in the gym that I came up in. So, and it's a police athletic league gym. So that's what he grew up. That's where he grew up in. That's where I grew up in. So I was one of the first when they started that program. It was like 91 or 92 when they started that program, the Irving Police Athletic League. And I think he lived in Grand Prairie at the time, if I'm not mistaken, and he had to go fight at the Police Athletic League. But man, they turned out some potentials, man. But nobody ever panned out until Virgil Ortiz at the pro level that I know of. So I've been meaning to get back over there and talk to the director because he's the same guy that was the director when I was a kid. It was just a real small program when I started. Now it's a pretty damn big program. They got their own gym and everything. It's nice. It's real nice.
The only person turning out guys from like the same area was Mike Stafford. You don't even want to think of. And Barry Hunter.
Yeah.
Who else turned out? Who else took people from the amateurs into the pros? Multiple people. There's someone too.
Well, Kendrick Relaford, cat that fought Chris Arreola, Luis Ortiz. He just had 3 fighters turn pro at Dream Performance in Fort Worth.
I mean, championship level. If they get to the championship, I mean, like title fight.
Well, I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. But he's turning his amateurs pros. They turn the pro. They win at nationals. So we'll see. Recently, I can't tell you honestly.
To me, it's just Mike Stafford, Barry Hunter. Them the only 2 I can think of, bro. Because Freddie Rose don't get him from the root.
Nah, Freddie shakes him. He shakes him. Yeah, he shakes him from somebody else. I told you guys.
And he wins 5 of the year.
Hold on,
trainer of the year.
He said Kyle Pitts is a monster, dog. If you take a tight end in the top 10, he can't be no less than Kyle Pitts, man. Kyle Pitts is Calvin Johnson, bro. That's what he is. Kai Girl 413 salute everyone. I truly think Ugas Crawford didn't already have a fight set up. Porter and Stayonis in suspense would have made the statement. He don't want he gonna fight. No, he gonna fight Ugas. I heard, but did you get in the new Call of Duty next week?
I heard differently.
I heard he's still getting a fight. I heard he's still getting a fight.
Yeah, I heard a little differently in that same conversation I told you about that we can't talk about.
Yeah, that's why I heard that they're gonna send that brown paper bag over there. If not, I guess he's gonna probably fight the mandatory.
Yeah. Well, from what I was told, is definitely Crawford him in 2022. That was emphatically told to me.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Is we'll see.
Well, we know
for a while.
We gotta see if he beats Sean Porter. I don't think that's a given.
And CJ know my source.
I don't think that's a given.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree.
I don't think that's a given. I think he'll win, but if he separated himself from Sean Porter, I think if he stops Sean Porter, like I think he may, I don't know, man. I don't know, but yeah. Of course, Crawford gonna sign on the dotted line. We know the process. He says so. Smith has no choice but to take the Crawford title fight. Crawford Ugas won't be available. He got a mandatory, bro. He signed with PBC, so I'm pretty sure the tune-up is the right thing. I mean, I'm gonna call him a tune-up because Qdoba's pretty good, bro. Think about Qdoba. That's gonna get his feet ready for fighting Crawford. Qdoba's a real awkward, irky jerky type of fighter. If he sat on this, if he was like, who was his fault? Who was irky jerky? Who was like kind of awkward? If he sat on his shots, I can't think of the dude. No, what's the dude that beat up Mikey Garcia? Sandor.
What's his name? The Spanish dude.
Yeah,
Sandor Martin.
Yeah, if he fought like him,
he made Mikey Garcia look like he had cement feet.
He made Mikey Garcia like he was constipated. That's how Mikey looked to me. Now
that guy was a plodder, man.
Off subject, I really want to see Deontay Wilder fight Bridgerweight. I swear to God, I want to. I want to see Wilder fight Bridgerweight.
I was gonna say, if Wilder fights Bridgerweight, I don't think there's a lot of people that are gonna beat him.
I agree. But that's what I'm saying. He would dominate completely, utterly. Nobody's beating him at.
His speed, the power might be 1,000 on the charts, bro.
Yeah, he will kill somebody.
Especially him at like 215, 216. Well, he beating the masses.
Think about this: the Bridgerweight title that was fought Friday between Rivas and that Rozicki kid. Rivas was 223. Rozicki was 202 or 203. And Rozicki could take punches. He was taking them punches from Rivas until I can't remember if they stopped it or not. They didn't stop it. He made it all the way through. I forgot. It got cut off. ESPN app cut off for some reason everywhere. But that was a damn good fight. But I couldn't help but think Deontay Wilder at Bridgerweight with his consistent weight between 210 and 220, he'd be spectacular at Bridgerweight. Not to say that he wasn't spectacular at heavyweight, but he's at an age he could sit on that belt at Bridgerweight till he's 42, 43.
Good.
Yeah, no one anytime soon gonna unless Usyk was this. But then again, yeah, the thing I feel like the competitive aspect of Deontay Wilder he won't go to Bridgerweight because he's gonna probably want to fight the other guys.
Hey, and then too, him and Brian Jennings should fight in this comeback fight. They had some beef in the years.
Yeah, he's stretching Brian Jennings.
Yeah, give him a payday before you come. He said, "What up, salute? What you talking about here?" Well, a lot of things. But talk about Shakur Stevenson, man. Before I get off here, you saw the fight, Dr. Blick?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. One thing I didn't like that and it wasn't really because my first reaction that Jamal Herring got to try to press the action, but Shakur.
I'll hit y'all later.
All right, for sure.
Shakur carried on. He got into a groove, and fighters like Shakur, once they get into a groove, you can't get them out of the groove. Yeah, and he was just breaking him down, man. Jab, tripling up the jab, hitting him with the freaking right hook when he tries to slide to the right. He just put him in position. It was just a beat down at a certain point, man. He only had I think it was the 10th round he got stopped. He just had his hands up and he was just taking a beating, face caught up and everything. It was just a beat down.
This somebody in the comment section of the fight said, "Why did he stop the fight?" I get it because of the cut and
No, man. Do you know that the fight was done? Jamal Herring even said himself. He said I even knew I had nothing left. He even knew he had nothing left. So can't really complain about the stoppage.
So what you think about him? And you think Valdez gonna fight him or they gonna? Why wouldn't Valdez?
Valdez is gonna get his ass whooped by him.
By Navete?
That guy's defense is too inconsistent.
Who, Valdez?
Navete, I think he could beat Navete.
I think Navete, if he let Navete fight Oscar Valdez, that's still a good fight. I think a lot of people think Navete versus Shakur is a 50-50. I think that's a better fight than Valdez.
Jones crazy.
And people say Shakur
they're gonna take a lot out of each other in that fight.
Who, Valdez and Navete?
Yeah,
they are.
Especially Valdez. Valdez is getting to the stage. He's been in too many wars. He's due to be stopped at some point.
He is. He said, yes, sir, I'm getting that Kai. I'm going to try to grab the Vanguard. What's up, Renard Nixon? What's going on, bro? But, yeah, I mean, I think he is due to be stepping. People making a big deal. Shakur Stevenson is Oscar Valdez on fight. I mean, like he missing $100 million payday. He got bigger fights ahead. You know what I mean?
Shakur Stevenson fights how Devin Haney should be fighting.
I mean, I want to know what's the biggest purse for under 147 pounds. Because people acting like, those fighters making like $3, $4, $5, $6 million, $7 million. People acting like that. Like I said before, with Oscar Valdez and Navete, if that's what you want to fight next, he gonna suffer more punishment fighting Navete. Dr. Blake jumped off. He gonna have more punishment fighting Navete. To me, and Shakur. I mean, I think people don't like hit and miss fighters. When somebody can make you miss and make you pay, it's tough. So like I said before, I think that's another fantastic fight, man. And I think either or, I don't really care because Shakur Stevenson is what, 24 years old. Hold on, yeah, I hear you. He gonna continue to have opportunities at guys like Valdez. He ain't missing. If you miss a fight, it should be Valdez. Then he said, "Well, I want to fight Lomachenko, but I ain't going up." But why even entertain the question? Just say, I'm at 26, and if Lomachenko want to come down, fight him. Because it looked like. Go ahead.
What's his name? Devin Haney said to Steve Freeman Lopez, he got more followers and he makes more money than him. And Devin Haney and Steve Freeman Lopez said, I got more belts than you.
He said Miguel Burchett. No, the Burchett needed a tune-up fight.
Has he fought since that ass whooping? I saw that fight. What's his name? That was the best I've seen Oscar Valdez look in a long time.
Because Burchett kept all his foot on the front foot. He kept all his weight on the front foot. That's why he was.
Did he have COVID?
Yeah, he had COVID too, and that's why. And that's what it reportedly said. That's why he knew he could beat Oscar Valdez because Valdez kept all his weight on his front foot, and he knew he can be evasive. He can move and he can do whatever he want to do. Go ahead, Dr. Blake.
Valdez won't want to fight Shakur because Shakur has mastered the range. He controls the range well, and he's got good arm length, good height. He's just a better boxer than him, in my opinion. So I understand why he wouldn't. And plus, Valdez gets hit way too much. He get hit way too easily. So I can see why he wouldn't want to fight him. But I can see Navete beating Valdez as well because Valdez has been in too many wars.
Irritating ass. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, you talking about Navete. Navete punished Oscar Valdez. Valdez
because Valdez has been in too many wars and he gets hit too easily.
He gonna punish his ass, and then he ain't like Burchett. He get punished. I'll pay to see that one. I'll pay to see Oscar get punished. If you want to see Oscar get punished, you'd rather see Navete versus than.
I've seen Navete punish people in the past, man. That was a sad day.
So Joel Gonzalez
was horrible, man.
Yeah,
he beat breaks of Isaac Dogbo.
Joel Gonzalez earned my respect, but then again, he just got the 130, didn't he?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he did because I remember the division below. He fought Shakur for the Baker belt and got his ass whooped.
Who he fight?
He fought what's his name? He fought Shakur for the Bacon at 126.
Come on, Joel Gonzalez.
He just got to that division.
Oh, you talking about he had fought for the title? Yeah,
I remember I saw that fight. That fight was so boring.
He actually started at 112. He actually fought at 112 pounds. So he fought. No, yeah, he fought Ruben Villa. Yeah, the white guy. Yeah, that fight was. That was a boring fight. He fought Ruben Villa. So he said Jamal is calling out Triple G when he got a fight coming up. Who the hell is he fighting next? I seen that.
Wait. Doesn't Triple G have a belt? He hasn't fought in like years. He has the IBF belt. He hasn't been mandated to defend anybody.
He ain't fought all year. He hasn't fought.
Yeah, he's gonna come back looking horrible.
Yeah, he fighting in Japan on New Year's Eve in Japan. He fighting on Japan.
Yo, I know this is off topic, CJ. Oh yeah, so I had my records that AJ should get Jonathan Banks to train him.
That's a good trainer. He's from Detroit.
He said AJ needs fluidity, and he feels like Jonathan Banks will give him fluidity.
Yeah, he's another good trainer. Yeah, that's a good trainer. He in Vegas too. Davion Penn can say because nobody care about 160. Yeah, they don't right now.
Because who's that?
Why man, today Marco just posted an interview with Jamal, and he said that Benavidez need to come down to 160 again, and he said all types of shit. So I mean, like I said before, man. He said, "I'm to promise."
My brother's gonna join your server.
Oh, go ahead. He said that I mean, it's just to the point where Charlo, what? How old is Jamal Charlo? I mean, Triple G. Obviously, they try to get Triple G to come to PBC, sign a PBC to fight him and get a deal, and he said no. So I mean, you got Demetrius Andrade that's still available. Why he never called out Ryota Murata? Why he ain't try to go over to Japan and fight Murata? You're 31 years old. And you still looking for a career-defining fight? Like who? I mean, out of the possibility of 160, I'm gonna name off some names. Remember, he said he'll move up and fight the better BF. Didn't he say? Don't let him. Luis Arias is probably his next opponent. You want to make a bet on it? You want to bet on that? And then his next fight, he got to fight Jaime Munguia or the Rosado winner. So. I think he's gonna fight.
I don't know why.
No. I'm talking about Charlo. I'm talking about Charlo.
Yeah, my game might get stopped. But then again, Jaime Munguia did beat the guy that gave Charlo problems that people thought Charlo lost to.
Yeah, that was years ago. So
I know, but Jaime Munguia is younger than him too.
I'm guessing he fighting. Luis Arias. And I think they was gonna feed Jared Hurd to Jamal Charlo. I truly think that was
Jared Hurd. I don't think he's gonna be a world champion no more. No, because that guy ain't hungry no more. Ooh, that was a nice song by Miles Bridges.
How long we been on, man? He asked so many questions, man. 47 minutes. I'm not a rifleman.
Yeah, there's not a lot of names at 160.
Nah, I mean, why he ain't calling out Demetrius? Well, Demetrius Andrade do got to fight now. So
didn't Ronnie Shields say he ain't gonna fight him?
Yeah, okay, it is what it is. He did. Mark talk about the same shit from 2019.
Well, why is he calling out Triple? He's been calling out Triple G for like 5 years.
Yeah, they had a meeting with Triple G. And he went to the zone. So he said B&B boxing is Bo Crawford gym. Yup.
That's gonna be terrible for Triple G. That's a terrible fight to go to being inactive. But then again, Canelo kind of messed up his activity because before then Triple G was very active.
Yep. And he got the
that was a nice shot by LaMelo Ball.
He said, "Yeah, I don't." Didn't they play last night?
Yeah, they're playing today. They're playing right now against the Celtics.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why Charlo called on Triple G.
I don't know what it is with this team. This team looked different than last year.
Hold on. She said, "Yeah, I don't know why Charlo calls on Triple G. Sounds crazy. I like Andrade. Benavidez calls you out. You making excuses. Call out someone else, and then he don't want to move up. Like, why not move up? Shit at 160. See, you almost. He said Heron had 3 title defenses. Yeah, he did. Oh, that was Lion Killer. He left, but I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with boxing, man, but Adonis Lion Killer just said that they guarantee Crawford and Spence gonna fight next year. So
I don't know. I would be hyped when the fight actually gets confirmed, but
no, when they in the ring,
the fights kind of died down. They kind of killed that, bro.
He did. When they in the ring, I think about being excited.
Yeah, I've come to the exception of the fight not happening ever. So they killed it for me. But hey, man, that's the fight we need, man. If you don't get fights like that, you're gonna get fights like Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul.
Yep, and they're gonna keep making those fights, and I hope they keep making their money, and I hope they put regular boxers out of business.
Yeah.
If Mike Tyson take it easy on Logan Paul, I'm not supporting Mike no more.
Mike Tyson was on his podcast.
How
he was on the
you-
Logan Paul podcast.
He said, "How do you discredit Bo Mack?" And I ain't discredit. That was Lion Killer, man. He got a whole channel, Lion Killer Podcast. Let him know what you think. He got a whole podcast. That was his opinion. He apologized. He said that he was misinformed.
See, they looking forward to Rolly versus Tank.
I'm gonna watch it. I ain't looking forward to it, but
you're putting 100 on Rolly.
Oh, you got a fight this weekend. What you talking about? You got a whole fight this weekend.
Wait, who's fighting this weekend?
Well, Dillian White was supposed to fight, but we know what happened.
Yeah, Dillian White got angry because people said he faked it.
Jerron Ennis fighting this weekend.
Who's he fighting?
Thomas Delorme. Here.
Ooh, that's a decent fight for him. He gonna win, but that's a decent fight for him.
Yep. We got Mike Rivera fighting this weekend.
Oh yeah, they said Conor Benn is gonna try and beat the guy that you suggested that Conor Benn should fight that Josh Kelly lost to. Forget his name.
Reason.
Yeah.
Darwin
Eddie Hart said he's gonna make that fight.
All right. He didn't want to make that fight, but Conor Benn, they pressed for it. Darwin Price.
Conor Benn wants to fight everybody.
Mike Rivera, Jerron Ennis, so Jamal James and Razhab Betabuev, they fighting for in the Ugas tournament. David Lopez.
One thing I know for sure, Conor Benn go hard.
Let's see what else coming on this week. I think that's the only fight card on. Oh, also you got the UFC this weekend. Hold on. Was it UFC 260? I think it is.
Wait, when is the Canelo Caleb Plant fight?
November 6th.
That fight must be soon.
Next week.
Oh shit.
Hold on. So you got some combat sports on this weekend. Yeah, I'll be covering them. So it's any pay-per-view it's a regular pay-per-view, ESPN Plus. You got Jan Blachowicz taking on Glover Teixeira. So it's regular ESPN. And then next week you got Usman versus Covington 2. This weekend, so you got a top-ranked card, Jose Cepeda versus Jesus Vargas. So yeah, that's it. And then you got next weekend, you got Plant.
Oh, what?
Plant and Canelo. So what's going on, Kobe? So yeah, Boots fighting this weekend. It's gonna be always fun to see Boots fight and be active. He already got how many fights Boots got?
What's it? My friend said he had a friend that met that knows Jerome Boots Ennis, and he was asking me about him. He says because he didn't know who Jerome Boots Ennis was. So I thought he asked me, "Yo, is this guy good?" I was like, "Yeah, this guy gonna be next star in boxing."
Well, yeah, he got 27 fights, so it'd be 28. How many times he fought this year? He ain't fought this year yet. Yeah, he did.
This guy is active. He fight like he's the old school fighters.
Well, yeah, what's up, Kobe? I see you. It caught off in the 12th round. It wasn't a great fight. He behind. So he fighting Delorme this weekend. So how many times Delorme been stopped? He been stopped 2 times. He got stopped by Aubrey Gould and he got stopped by Bud.
Did you see Holyfield's son?
No, I did not. I actually went to sleep.
No, I'm not gonna lie, man. His knockout was brutal, man. He slipped and blocked all them punches and then hit this guy with a freaking I think it was a right hand. And the guy
they only hold 12,000. They getting all the fights. I ain't been to the Maryland, but
when's Teofimo Lopez fighting?
November 27th. He fighting.
It's on the zone. Oh, what a block!
It's on the
zone, right?
It's in New York. Reason I like East Coast fights because they come on earlier. I ain't got time for West Coast Pacific time fights.
One thing I can say is that if what's it? I noticed that a lot of fighters are quote unquote crossing the street and fighting in different locations.
Cause money funny. What's up, cool man? Said man. So, yeah, he fighting November 27th at the Madison Square Garden.
Okay, let's see this.
Yeah, but yeah, the UFC they got
a decent amount of fights.
So yeah, they got something going on. So yeah, that's it. But y'all got any other questions, man? I'll stay on longer if it's questions. But yeah, we gotta wait and see. We have some fights this weekend. We had fights all day. We had Dillian White, then Duck Walter Wallin. I don't blame him. Get your title shot. Tired of him crying about that title shot.
Even though him being quote unquote mandatory for freaking 1,000 days, like he's claiming, is not true because Brazil was mandatory before him. People love to ignore the fact that Brazil was actually the original mandatory, not Dillian White.
Yes, he was. He didn't want to fight Brazil, and he didn't want to fight.
He would have beaten Brazil.
Maybe. And he didn't want to fight. Who was the other one he didn't want to fight?
Ortiz?
Yeah, Ortiz.
I would have loved to see Dillian White versus Ortiz. That would have been a good fight.
Mm-hmm. Dillian White always getting dropped too, though, man. He
have a chin like that.
Man,
I still want to see Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder. I want Deontay Wilder to sleep that dude so bad.
How many fights he been knocked down in a row?
He got knocked out. He got knocked out by AJ. He got knocked out by Joseph Parker, Oscar Rivas. Got knocked down by Povetkin.
Hold on.
He get knocked down in all his fights, especially when he gets tired.
Oh no, let me see.
Nah, but Wilder should stop Dillian White.
Then he he was down versus Joseph Parker in 12.
Yep. Yeah, Wilder should.
So he went down. He went down versus Chisora though. He was down versus Rivas. He went
life and death versus Chisora.
He didn't go down versus Watt, but he went down versus Povetkin. He got knocked out, obviously. But he always seems like he always just get knocked down. It's like he live on the fucking canvas, bro. Like he live on the canvas, man. Like, damn, how many times you gonna get knocked the fuck out? Oh, Dr. Blick left. So I don't know, man. That's on him, man. But any other questions, I'm just gonna rock it out to the end. But yeah, Dillian White, man, it is what it is. But Shakur Stevenson, for him, be patient. If Bob don't want to make Valdez fight you, too much you can do about it. Can't bitch and complain about everything. He young, you got plenty of fights ahead of you. Too young to be worried about Bob Arum.
CJ, what would you rather see, Dillian White versus Wilder or Wilder versus AJ?
Dillian White versus Wilder or Wilder versus AJ?
Yeah.
Wilder Joshua, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. I think I go with that one. I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. Make sure I hit the like button, man. Hit that live button.
AJ said he would have done what Tyson Fury did.
To Wilder. He going to sleep. He can't take.
What's his name? Showbiz made a good point. He said people act like what Fury did was easy to beat Wilder, even though Fury had to get up the canvas twice. They say that tactic worked, but Fury had to get up of the canvas 4 times.
Wilder can't
in their trilogy.
Joshua couldn't take that punch, so
yeah, that's the thing, yeah. Because Fury had to get up of the canvas 4 times, and not only that, Fury is probably the best conditioned heavyweight. Ooh, that was nice by Taylor. Yeah, Fury is the best conditioned heavyweight. AJ don't have the stamina of Fury. He don't have the heart of Fury.
He
Fury
can't
only do to
he can't take the punch, so it's just to the point where he can't take the punch.
Yep.
Into the punch. I don't think he can take the punch. He said Wilder Joshua all day out of those 2. Okay, I agree. What's up, Russell?
Everyone still wants to see that fight.
AJ don't want to see that fight.
That's a dangerous fight. AJ can't get away from the right hand. Klitschko dropped him with a right hand.
And then stop punching for the rest of the fight. That was a good ass fight, though. That might have been the best UK fight in the last 10 years. That was a good ass fight, bro.
Wait, the fight in the UK or best UK? I was gonna say Wilder Fury was better in my opinion.
In the UK.
Oh yeah.
Last 10 years. Yeah, everybody looked. All these niggas hating on AJ. We was all fans of AJ before Wilder came out.
Yeah. No, everybody people saying because remember people criticized Wilder for not going to one of AJ's fights to be at ringside. But Wilder made a good point. Wilder was at the Klitschko fight. He was commentator, and then no one mentioned him. No one mentioned that he was there.
Yep, nobody calling for him. Everybody was about to be.
Except freaking Tony Bellew tried to fight him, and Tony Bellew said I saw Wilder.
I seen that video. I seen the video. He put his arm around his whole fucking body like 2 times.
Yeah, Tony Bellew's like, I didn't want none of that. He said, I got a family.
Talked all that shit like the deal he pulled up, man. He would have fucking annihilated Tony Bellew. Do that, man.
No, man, come on. Tony Bellew still talk shit. He said, I got a family.
Of course he do, man. Can't nobody beat Wilder in this division but Fury, man. Maybe Joe Joyce got a small chance.
CJ, that was funny. That was funny because what's it? I don't know about Joe Joyce because the way Joe Joyce was in that when he fought Stevenson kind of made me iffy about him because Stevenson was landing clean on him. And Stevenson was even in worse shape than he was in the Wilder second fight.
I don't know. He just got a good jab. He could take some punishment. His mom was on EJ Boxing Live the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, shout out to Joe. Shout out to Mama Joyce. So yeah, let me get out here. I gotta find me something to eat, man. Appreciate you coming on. Hopefully I see y'all tomorrow. Peace.